G'day, I'm Jeff. In this video I'm going to show you how I made my travel guitar. I made it for an old acoustic guitar that I got cheaply on eBay for about 16 bucks. The wood I've used with it is also about $16. Was about $50 all up for the whole build. The last 18 months I've sort of been making and playing these 3-string cigar box guitars, and that's kind of sparked my interest into guitars generally. I've also been travelling a bit with work, and so I wanted a guitar that was small enough that I could, chuck in my car and take away, and also I wanted it to be quiet so that I wouldn't disturb anybody when I was trying to practice and play it.
Dad, 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 daddy.
There you go. You can of course buy these factory made, but even second hand they go, quite expensively. So in my case, I could justify spending that sort of money on one. So anyway, here's a video of how I built it. I bought the guitar cheap on eBay because it was damaged. For the paper template, I found a photo on the internet. I modified the photo in Paint and transferred the Paint image into a Word document. This allowed me to more easily increase the size to suit the old guitar. I then used this paper template to make an MDF template. I placed this new MDF template onto the timber that I could then roughly cut to shape. I screwed the MDF template onto the rough cut timber and then run around that with a router and a flush cutting bit to get the final guitar body shape. Next I routed out the back of the new guitar body to fit the tuners. When cutting off the tuners from the top of the guitar, make sure you leave enough at the end for tying off the strings. I routed a slot in the back of the guitar to fit the pulleys. I then removed the braces from the underside of the old guitar top and sanded it smooth so it could be glued to the new guitar body. I had to remove the back of the guitar bridge to suit the new guitar string setup. I did this with a very sharp planer. The wood on the bridge was very, very hard, so I had to have a very sharp plane to do it and be very, very careful not to score the top of the guitar. Next thing I did was to route out the body so it'd be easier to fit the piezo pickup later. I also drilled holes at the end of the guitar neck and the body for a small piece of rod to be glued into to help strengthen the guitar neck. I also routed a section of the old sand hole so I could get access to the truss rod later if I needed to. I added a 4mm piece of wood to the end of the guitar neck, so when I glued the new guitar body to the old guitar top, there'd be a piece of the guitar top all the way around that I could trim off later with a router, giving a nice clean edge all the way around the guitar. I chose to put a small curve in the back of the guitar from side to side, so I thought this might make it more comfortable to hold. I did this curve with a hand plane and I finished it off with a belt sander. A day or so before gluing, I gave the guitar body a few coats of French polish with a brush. Next I glued and clamped the old guitar top and the new guitar body. The next day, when the glue was dry, I removed the clamps and then went around with a router and a flush cutting bit. The pulleys I used were quite small, so I found I needed to fire and sand the end of the guitar body so that the strings wouldn't rub at that point. I filed and sanded round grooves in the old guitar tuner for the strings to go through. After I'd assembled the guitar for the first time, I found that the rod with the pulleys was bending under the weight of the guitar strings. I modified a brass screw to help support the rod in the middle. I also replaced the bone bridge for a piece of threaded rod, which seemed to fit better with the new stick piezo. This also helped to lower the strings. And there we have the reborn silent travel practice guitar. I finished the guitar with a pre-mixed French polish, which I applied with a pad. This allowed me to accurately apply the French polish only where needed and not interfere with the factory finished guitar top. The guitar measures about 725mm now that's finished. It was about 300mm shorter than it was before. I can't actually play anything yet, but I can show you how like a few chords sound, like your G chord. You got your C. So it is fairly quiet, as you can see. Your D. If I do the same when it's plugged in, I'll show you. So those same chords when it's plugged into an amplifier, so the one I've got here, the G. You got your C. A bit of a D chord. And there's your E minor, I think it is. There you go. The intonation is not too bad either. So checking like, your E or E on the 12th, it's actually pretty good. So there you go. I've also made this box for packing away when travelling. I've made it to fit a stand for it as well. And there's a stand for your music. And a little spot there for your tuners and picks and things like that. They actually got ideas of putting a speaker into the old stand hole for those times when you want a bit more volume to show somebody what you've been practicing.
Hey guys, I think I'm getting it.
Okay.
Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya.
Dad, what's the moving? Oh,